You guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your boy Jamar, and I'm back here with another YouTube video today. Yes, that's happening. So right here is where my intro video is gonna go, and I'm gonna let that shit play out. So until then, goodbye. All right, y'all. So for those of you who don't know me, my name is Jamar. If you want to get to know me, click that subscribe button and bell notification icon down below so you can be notified whenever I upload any more YouTube videos. And to those of you that's been subscribed, that's been rocking with me, welcome back to the channel, fam. Today's video is not sponsored by Gallows Family, but I just want to let y'all know this is what your boy been sipping on, and this is really the brand that I like to drink. I don't really like any other wine brand. I'm not gonna say I don't like any other wine brand, but that is specifically the wine brand that I always get. But let's get straight into this. So it's been like, I guess, a little snowstorm that's been going on for the past few days, and it started Monday, well, Sunday night, Monday morning, like all the snow had came, and I was off yesterday, so I already knew I ain't affected by nothing that's going on out there because I ain't got nowhere to go. Now today, the snow's still there. Down south, we're not used to this. So like driving in the snow, it's been people in accidents, people stuck in ditches. And overall, I'm not about to go out there because I already failed yesterday. And I was embarrassed. And I'm not trying to be embarrassed no more. So anyway, snow days was for staying inside, drinking wine, and watching whatever you like to watch on TV. But all right, on to the topic of today's video. So I decided to make a video about the piercings that I have. I know it was just like a weird thought in my mind. I was like, well, I might as well tell people about the piercings that I do have if they're wondering if they hadn't already seen, because I actually have gotten something added on. I got my Tragus done probably about a month ago. So yeah, I just want to get into how my piercings healed, my experiences with them, and do I regret getting them or not. So let's get straight into it. The order in which I'm gonna do these piercings are from least painful to the most painful. Now, honestly, these piercings really weren't that painful, so I'm not gonna exaggerate it and be like, oh my God, it was just so unbearable to deal with. It was a level of uncomfortableness, but I mean, that's what anything that a needle's gonna go through. All right, my throat got a little bit dry. So the pain level for my ears, I'll give it at least a 2. They really didn't hurt to me. I got mine done at Claire's or Icing, whichever one. They was both in the mall. I paid $80, and when she told me $80, I was like, I thought y'all did earrings for the free. And she was basically just like, the piercing is free, but you have to pay for the jewelry. And I was like, what the fuck? So I had to go to the ATM. I had to get $80 out because I really wasn't expecting at the time to pay nothing for it. So gave her my $80, signed the paperwork and stuff, and she went ahead and did it. Like I told y'all, the pain really was like a 2 to me. I didn't really feel it like that. My ears afterwards, you know, they were burning just a little bit. It wasn't nothing like, oh my God, this is unbearable. Like, they were a little hot. The lady was like, it'll take really 4 to 6 weeks to heal. Since I was a diabetic, I have to take into consideration that things may take a little bit longer for me. But still, after a month, I changed my earrings. But that's when the problem had came in. I was using the solution that they had given me at Claire's. And, you know, she was just like, you know, apply it in the front, apply it in the back, swoop around it, you know, turn your piercing every now and then. And, you know, I was doing that. But when I go to sleep, I don't be caring. Like, I be rolling, tossing, turning. I be doing all of that. So my right ear, yo, when I tell y'all, trying to take butterfly clips off is so hard. The butterfly clip infused into my ear. So I was not able to get that one off. So I was trying to take this one off, and then I was gonna take this one off. But I was so scared that the left one was just like the right one. I was just like, I'm gonna just go to Claire's and I'm gonna let them do it. So I got there, and the lady basically was just like, yeah, I can take care of that for you. Like, I can take them off for you. I'm not gonna charge you nothing. So she started with my left one, and she got it off. And I was like, you don't know how hard it was for me to take these piercings out. Like, I cannot take this earring out. So I thought that the left one was just like the right one. So when she got to the right one, she was like, "Ooh, it looks, you know, a little infected." It was just like, you know, it's like infused on the back of your ear. So I was just like, infused? Like, what do you mean infused? So pretty much she forced it off, like she got it off. And you know, my ear was kind of bleeding a little bit, and I was like, Lord, the last thing I need is an infection. I don't need that. So she was just like, you know, leave your earring out when you get home, you know, put some of your solution and stuff on there, clean it off, clean your jewelry before you put your new earrings in. So once I got those earrings out of my ear, it was so much better from there. Like, I haven't had any problems with my ears. My ears healed. I really feel like my ears heal fast. Like, probably before, you know, the set time that she gave. But everybody's body different, so everybody's body gonna react different. Okay, so the next piercing that I'm gonna talk to y'all about is my nose. My nose was the first piercing that I got done. Like I told y'all, my ears was the second one that I got done. So when it came down to my nose, it was just like, I didn't care. Like, I wanted my nose done. Like, at the time when me and my best friend were dating, she had got her nose done, and she was just like, I think you would look so cute with this one. So I was like, I don't know. I don't think my mama gonna let, you know, really let me or like it. And she was like, you in college? And I was like, yeah, I know, but like, I don't know what my mama gonna say. And then my job at the time, they were like, we couldn't have any piercings other than our nose. And I was just like, well, I don't give a fuck, I'ma still get it.
Nothing. Because ain't nobody finna fuck him out.
She ain't talking about that.
See, that's what I'm talking about.
She ain't talking about that. She ain't talking about that.
I got my nose done, and she was like, you can get the standard stud or you can get the diamond stud. So I got the standard stud, being boring at the time, when I should have got me a diamond stud instead, because I feel like diamond studs are so much better. When I got it done, it was like a pinch. Like, it was like somebody had just like pinched me. But when she pinched me, most people say they only get one tear that's coming down. Like, both of my eyes were crying. So I was just like, man, what the fuck is this? So I'm laughing through the pain, because I'm like, I don't want her to know. You know, I'm secretly up here tripped out. Like, you got a whole needle by my face, or I would not be tripped out. But overall, I'd say that pain level was at least a level 4. It really was not that bad. How most videos I've seen where people be like yelling or like jumping, getting it done.
Oh shit! Fuck, damn bitch! Fuck shit! Damn hoe! Fuck y'all pussy!
Don't do that. Like, why would you do that? But anyway, when it came down to healing, I didn't have any problems. I, you know, cleaned it with sea salt and distilled bottled water. You know, I just cleaned it inside and out. But there was one point in time where I had got an irritation bubble, and it was on the outside of my nose. Most people get irritation bubbles in the inside and the outside of their nose, but mine was so big. And I was looking at it, and I was like, oh my God. I was like, oh, this looks so nasty. Like, what is this? And this was probably maybe 2 months into me having a nose ring. And I think the required time for nose rings are like 3 to 6 months, but this was the 2nd month for me, and I was already tripped out. My cousin recommended me using witch hazel and tea tree oil on it and a warm compress. So that's what I did. And overnight, I guess it did what it needed to do, because when I went to clean it the next morning with it, it came off. Like, the irritation bubble came off with the pus and all of that. So I was just like, that's nasty. I don't think healing for my nose is really bad. I experienced, you know, pulling out my nose ring in my sleep. I've experienced my nose ring getting caught on my shirt. Hell, I didn't even pull my nose ring out while I'm washing my face. Usually I'll take my nose ring out, but sometimes I just go ahead and wash my face. And I've pulled it out in my towel, you know, while I'm cleaning my face. But overall, I suggest to anybody really, and I'm gonna put this disclaimer out already. If you are somebody that's a diabetic and you wanna get tattoos or piercings, just think about the proper steps and making sure that you're treating your piercings like you're supposed to, like your piercers tell you, because if not, you can have a risk of infections. And if you're a diabetic, you know infections are very bad to your body. It causes blood sugar spikes, which could be very fatal for you. You could end up in the hospital. It could lead to amputation. So just think about these things. So yeah, when it came down to me changing my nose ring, I had got, the first piercing I had was like the hoop one that you put from the inside out. And I could get it from time to time, but it was so hard to get it. So I just put the other one that I had got my nose pierced with back in. And so over time, I was just really trying to find out which nose ring I preferred. So I went from the one that you could put in from the inside, which took me some time to get, but I eventually got it. And then I would change from the studs. And then I would change from the hoops that you could just open like that, put in, and then close back like that. That weren't the hoops. That's typically not the ones that I like. And when it comes down to hoops, okay, so my light setting had got messed up. I don't know why my ring light turned off. But like I was saying, when it come down to my hoops, I don't like thick hoops in my nose. That's not attractive to me. I prefer the skinnier ones, and I prefer a 20 gauge. And that's just that. You know, other people might like 22s, 20s, 18s, 16s. That's y'all. A 20 is good enough for me. Okay, so my light, I don't know what's going on with my light. It's really getting on my nerve. So anyway, we just,
No.
I mean, you was making noise in the background. I mean, I'm gonna probably put this still in the video, but he was making noise. Okay, so the last piercing that I got is my Tragus piercing. I just got this like I told y'all, probably like a month ago. This is my most aggravating of all piercings that I have, because for one, I can't put my right AirPod in. For two, when I have to sleep, I have to cuff my ear like this so my ear is not on my pillow, in which I end up tossing and turning anyway. And then for three, I'm always bumping my ear. Like, I bump my ear on everything. When I'm putting my do-rag on, I bump my ear. When I'm washing my face, I bump my ear. Putting on shirts, I'm bumping my ear. When I want to kind of turn a little bit but not be on my ear, I end up bumping my ear. So I be bumping the fuck up out of my ear. Pain level wise for this piercing, I'm gonna give it at least a 6. It was very uncomfortable for me. This is a cartilage piercing, so your cartilage is very thick. It sounded like somebody was crunching potato chips in my ear, if I'm being honest. But the lady that did it, she was just like, well, if you don't want the stud, you know, we just now found out that hoops are more effective in healing. And I was like, can I put my AirPod in? And she was like, yeah, you can still put your AirPod in. So I was like, okay. When I got ready to get this piercing, I had just woke up one day and I was like, I want to get a new piercing. And I was on Instagram, and somebody that I had followed was showing off their Tragus piercing, and I was like, that's dope. So I was like, okay, so I'm gonna go get my Tragus piercing done. And my friend, she went with me. She got her ears pierced. I'm trying to decide or not if I'm gonna upload that clip.
All right, y'all, so me and Chelsea here getting some piercings. As y'all can see, Chelsea has become a regular on my channel. I'm not gonna cut her a check.
He be kidnapping me, y'all.
I swear I don't. I really don't. But
so yeah, we both got our ears done that night. And honestly, from there, it was like it's gonna take at least 3 to 6 months to heal. But I could come back in a month to downsize my jewelry, but I'm just gonna leave what's in my ear. I don't want to get no kind of irritation bumps. I don't want to get no infections. And I don't want whatever jewelry I take them for my body to reject my piercing and then come out my ear, because that's annoying. To have all this time, the piercing in your ear, and now you ain't got it no more. So I just leave it alone. When it come down to cleaning it, I use, you know, just like for my nose, a sea salt solution with distilled water. I keep the water in the refrigerator. My piercing says she recommends that I put it in the refrigerator. You've been piercing, so I'm gonna let you tell me what needs to be done. You know, I go on YouTube and I look at different people's videos. I see how they do stuff, how they like to clean theirs, and I just clean it in the morning, at night. If I wash my hair, I don't want to get no conditioner, shampoo in it, I'll clean it. When I dye my hair back black, I put some cotton balls in there just to protect it. Whenever I get a haircut, I put a cotton ball in there just to make sure no hair gets in there, making sure no hairspray gets in there, no kind of products, none of that. Would I recommend it? Yeah. I really thought this was the piercing for the migraines, but they said it was the one that's in here your date. But honestly, with this, my headaches don't be as bad. My headaches don't be as bad. My headaches don't be as bad. I'm sorry that I keep getting interrupted by the dogs next door. They always like to be talkative and active when I'm doing stuff. But anyway, yeah, so that's a history of the piercings and stuff that I have. I hope y'all found this very informational. If you're looking to get piercings, I say go ahead and do it. You can always take piercings out. If you are a diabetic, like I made the disclaimer earlier, think about the healing process. Everybody's body different. So just how my body heals quickly with my piercings, your body may not heal quickly with yours. So just think about that. And also look into the piercer that you're going to, making sure that they're clean, making sure they have no bad reviews. You know, that's another thing to look at, because I don't think a lot of people consider that. They just go and get them done. You can have a lot go wrong if you're not careful, in particular about who you go to. So I'm ending this until y'all see me again. So, all right.